What does Morplan turning 180 years old mean to you as Managing Director?
Well, 180 years. I wasn't there at the very beginning, although some people feel as I probably was. It's a very big milestone, really, when I think about it. I see myself very much as the keeper of the brand. There have been a lot of people before me, there will be people after me. And I'm very much the custodian at the moment, so I'm trying to keep it in the best possible health I can, recognising that we're working in very changing times, as always. Retail's always been changing. Firstly, we've got customers that have been with us forever. I look back at some of the names and see how long they've been trading with us. And absolutely, thanks for that business that you've trusted with us. It's been a tremendous responsibility for us to deliver over those times. I think if I look at it personally from perspective, as I say, I've been the custodian of this brand. It's been a challenging time, but a very rewarding time. And I can only see it going from strength to strength.
How has Morplan changed over the 180 years we've been supporting retail?
Well, 180 years ago, when Morplan started, it actually started in the East End of London as a printer. And subsequently over time has evolved and morphed. Opened the store in Great Titchfield Street 130 years ago. And really that was what I would call the start of supporting retail then. At the time, the area around Fitzrovia was absolutely full of manufacturing, fashion, and we very much had our feet in that heartland, helping those customers deliver fashion for London. But over time, we've evolved and delivered a slightly different proposition, broadening out to wider retail, being able to support any retailer, whether it be a florist, whether it be a convenience store, whether it be a cafe, etc. As retail's developed, we've developed with it. We take very seriously our challenge of making retail exciting to the end customer. At the end of the day, why would you go to a store unless you get a really good, exciting experience as a result? And from our side, our job is to help you as the retailer really deliver on that exciting experience. I think it's absolutely critical, especially after the pandemic, where obviously as retail we had to go into reverse. Coming out of there, we need to get people back out shopping. We got very familiar with trading online during the pandemic, but that's not the true retail experience. A lot of people say to me, oh, the retail's dead. Well, no, I disagree. Boring retail is dead, but exciting retail still has a place in the 21st century.
What is the future of retail and how do you see Morplan supporting businesses in 2025?
I'm actually, despite some of the data to the contrary, quite confident about 2025. I think there was definitely a hiatus delivered in the governmental change in 24 and everybody got very worried about what was going to happen in the budget. Now we know what's happened. That's half of the challenge. Once we know what you're dealing with, we can plan accordingly. And if I listen to the noises coming out of retail, I think a lot of people are actually quite buoyant about what it is that they're going to do. They want to improve customer experience in particular and deliver on the work that started post-pandemic and really has continued on until the sort of H2 of last year. So I think we've got a fairly vibrant period ahead of us. In terms of what we're looking to do to support, well, we're always looking for what the latest trends are in retail, and we'll make sure that we have those products available to you as quickly as we can, so you can be absolutely on point with the trends and the colours and the fashion that is shop fittings, because whilst we might think of them as being quite static, they are evolving all of the time. And we'll certainly be there driving that. We'll certainly be adding to our eco products, absolutely critical. If I look at end customers in particular, they really are demanding now a step change in what we do as retail to improve on our environmental impact. It's well written about some of the challenges of the fashion industry and how difficult it is. So we at our side at least are going to do as much as we can, introducing eco alternatives at price points that are literally as tight as we can get them to the equivalent product. I really don't want to be charging a premium for an eco product. I want to make it a really easy decision for you as the retailer to actually trade to the product that actually does better for the environment than perhaps the existing kit that you might be using at the moment.